So today I want to do this video for people who are thinking about becoming a real estate agent. I want to give you the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 step process to easily become a real estate agent. Step 1 is to take your pre-license course. Okay, this is normally a 60-hour course that you have to take before you can take your state test to get your license. And that's going to be state specific. So what you want to do, I'll put a link in the description that you can go to and take this course online. So you click the link in the description, you pick pre-license course, you pick your state, and then you get started. Now with the 60-hour course, you can get this done as quick as you want to. I've had agents that came in and blew through it in 1 week, and I've had people where they literally drug it out for a year or two. Once you start the course, you only have a year to complete it, or you have to pay them again. My advice would be to sign up for the course and get done with it as soon as possible. Okay, everything in real estate, including getting your license, is stages. And what we want to do is we want to bust through each stage as quick as possible to get to the next step, next step, next step, next step. We want to move as fast as we can. This is the same mentality that's going to help you succeed in the business. You can find out where to take the state test and how to sign up for it through the company that you did your pre-license course with, or you can call your state's real estate commission. And generally, most states, it is a 140 question test, multiple choice. So 100 questions of that 140 are going to be general questions about real estate. It'll be the same for each state. Then the other 40 will be state specific about the real estate law in your specific state. Now what I would do to prepare for this state test is take as many practice tests as possible. What I did was I took a practice test and I failed it. And then I graded it myself. I went back and looked at the ones I got wrong and tried to figure out why I got them wrong. Then I threw the answers away and took that same test over again like I never took it. Of course I passed because I already graded it once myself and I knew what all the right answers were, but I was training my brain to understand the way that they asked the questions. Then I would throw that test completely away, a new practice test. I would take it. Now, I may or may not have failed that one, but I did better than the first time I did the other practice test. I did the same thing. I graded it myself, figured I did wrong, threw the answers away, took the same one again. Boom, threw it away. A third one. I did this process over and over and over again until I was making an A on every single practice test on the first try. That's when you know you're ready for the state test. Now, if you fail the state test, don't worry. You can take that test as many times as you want. Okay, so go in there. You don't want to waste a bunch of money and time taking the test over and over again, of course. But if you fail the test, just know that it's not the end of the world. There are so many successful agents in my market that took that test 8 to 10 times. Okay, so don't worry about it. One big thing about real estate is that you're gonna have moments where you feel down or frustrated or depressed even with certain things that happen. You know, maybe a best friend chose to use a different agent. Maybe you failed your state test. Whatever it is, it's okay. The top producers don't let these kind of things affect them. They keep moving forward. They just blow right past it. Okay, I failed it, great, let's take it again. Right? I learned a few lessons on failing that one. Let's apply that to the next one and let's keep going. You can only get better if you keep going. The only catch about this is if you do not pass the state test within a year from passing your pre-license course, you have to take the pre-license course all over again and start from zero. Now on to step 3. As soon as you pass your state test, now we have to pick a broker. Okay, we have to pick a broker before we can actually get our license. We have to have a broker that will sign for us. Your broker is the one who's going to take responsibility for you and be liable for you if you make legal mistakes. Once you pass your test, you have 90 days to find a broker. Now, let me give you my 2 cents on finding a broker really quickly. Looking for a broker, a lot of newer agents are more concerned with their commission split and this and that. I think that the most important thing in the beginning of your career is to go with a broker, go with a company that you feel will teach you the most. Okay, somebody that you feel will really put time into you, show you the ropes, and teach you the insides of real estate. Because, you know, I'm a coach and I can teach you how to build your business on a general basis, how to talk to people, what to say, how to treat them, how to follow up, how to initiate the contact, who to contact, what to say. I can teach you all of that, but I can't teach you contracts of your area because every area is so different. I can't teach you the law of your state. I can't teach you a lot of the insides of the business, the local business of real estate has to be taught by a local agent or your broker. Okay, so go somewhere that you feel they will teach you the most. And here's the good thing about it. If you get in there and they sold you the moon, and once you get involved, you realize they're not teaching me as much as they said they were going to teach me, you can leave immediately. Okay, you're not locked into any company. Okay, you can leave. As soon as you go there, if you don't like it, you go to another company. If you go there and you're there for a year and you learn all you can learn and then you plateau and you feel like you're just not getting anywhere else and they can't really teach you anything and you don't see you think opportunity is more somewhere else, you can change companies. I've been with 7 companies. I would learn all I could, change to another company, learn all I could, change to another company, learn all I could, until I got where I'm now, which is with RE/MAX. I've been with them for almost 10 years now, and I'm here to stay. This is the best company, in my opinion. They have the highest income per agent. They blow every other company in the world away in terms of income per agent, and that, my friend, is what matters. But RE/MAX might not be big in your market, okay? And I'm not saying that RE/MAX is the way to go for everybody. What I'm saying is go where you feel is the best fit, and just know that you can move at any moment, okay? But eventually you do want to settle into a company because that is going to be your brand. Moving on to step number 4 to become a real estate agent is once you've passed the pre-license, you've passed your state test, you've found a broker, step 4 is to put together the application with your state's real estate commission. They're going to want all the evidence that you've passed all the tests and courses. They're going to want an application signed by your broker accepting the responsibility of you. They're probably going to want your high school diploma or GED and a copy of your driver's license. Every state's probably a little different. So they'll have a checklist for you. You're going to put all that together in a package and mail it off to them. Once you mail it off to them, that could take anywhere from 7 to 14 days to get your license back. When you get your license back, it's going to be a temporary salesperson's license, and now most states have a 30-hour post-license course you have to take. You have 6 months to complete this 30-hour post-license course. Once you pass that 30-hour post-license course, they'll replace your temporary salesperson license with an associate salesperson's license, which means you are good to go. You're good to go as soon as you get your temporary salesperson's license. You can get out there and sell property, list property, talk to people about whatever you want to talk to them about in terms of real estate, and get after it and go make some money. Now, from this point forward, you're going to have continuing education, which is in Alabama, where every other year we have to put in 15 hours of continuing education. And there's some classes that are required, so that's going to be per state, but definitely look into that and know where you stand on that. You definitely don't want to let your license expire, because if you let it expire too far, then you might have to start the entire process over again. So definitely keep your license active. And moving on to step number 5, the final step in this process, and this is if you really want to learn how to sell real estate, because everything up to this point is not going to teach you how to sell. It's going to teach you law. It's going to teach you, vocabulary of real estate, stuff that you'll probably never use. So what you want to do, I'll put a link in the description that you can go to and take this course online. So you click the link in the description, you pick pre-license course, you pick your state, and then you get started.